www.hctvi.org.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Beaver Stadium for the big East-West showdown tonight. It's Sean Blades along with Perry Williams. Seventh grade game was over early. West winning that game in a big way. Now we move on to the eighth graders. Get all the way up to 8-minute quarters. West Middle School comes in here at 6-2. East is a little bit struggling this year, comes in at 1-7. Should be a big matchup. Huge crowd out here at Beaver Stadium, Perry. What do you think about this?
Man, I just cannot believe it. It's a good night to be a Miller with all this big crowd here tonight. Concession stand line is 5 miles long down there on the south end, and
Is that a concession line over there?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is there concessions on this end too? Or
No, just on that end.
You got one concession open, and they're probably regretting it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Call Chris Beaver, get some reinforcements up here.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to start here this 8th grade game. Sean, the West team is a pretty good football team from what it looks. They had a great season here. It was great there in between games of them talking about all the fall sports and introducing them each sport, volleyball and tennis and all that. And that's a pretty exciting time. It's great to see all these young kids and 7th and 8th graders playing athletics.
Chase Jones going to be kicking off for Noblesville West from what I can see. Yeah, let's thank our 2 sponsors tonight. We kind of threw this thing together Friday night on a whim, and thanks to Jim Wofford over here at Noblesville Trophies, Hamilton County TV, for putting this together. Thanks to our sponsors, Kids Zone Rentals, KidsZonePartyRentals.com, and Sheets Realty, Misty Ray. Go to mistyray.com. We'll get you more detail and phone numbers later, but we thank those 2 for stepping up and allowing us to be able to broadcast these games. Hope y'all are able to watch your kids and grandkids and nieces and nephews and whatnot from all over the U.S. on this worldwide broadcast.
That's right. Number 47 out there, Brody Weimer, making the signal here as the kickoff goes. Chase Jones, the kickoff. Oh, what a shot. Wow.
35, Luke Stevenson, who
that doesn't surprise me.
I'm telling you, Perry, the most explosive player I've ever coached. He only has 1 gear. He never says 2 words, and he just plays hard. Look at him up top. He's always the fastest kid on the team, and he plays with reckless abandon.
That was a pop. Well, here we go here.
Wes is coming out in their defense. I see big old Braden Booz. We talked about this with last game with Venturi and Gavin Haskett. Some of these guys that weren't allowed to play defense in the youth level. When you get to middle school, and there's no weight limits on anything. So Noblesville East is going to come out in the like the high school said, double tight T formation, looking to run powers and traps. Going to throw the ball right out of the gate. Quarterback was back. Josiah Bass, number 1, was coming from the tight end position, open, just a little overthrown there.
Tony Berger, I believe, is the quarterback for.
Trying to get a number here.
Isn't it 2?
Is it 2? Tony Berger at quarterback. He's come out trying to take advantage of something early there. A little power run there off the right side. Picks up about 5 yards. See who's on the carry. I think that's number 7, Kyle Howard. Great grandson of the famous Steve Dillinger there on the carry. Kyle picks up 5 or 6 off the right side. Brings up a 2nd and 5.
Wonder if Steve's watching this game down in.
Fumble on the play.
He's on vacation. Fumble.
Luke Stevenson,
there he goes.
It's going to be a scoop and score for 35, Luke Stevenson. It's a little fumbled exchange here. We'll see on the replay. Just trying to run a little stretch to the left and just a little bobbled. 49 for West. Cameron Badgett in there as well as Luke, and the ball just kind of bounces up. And one guy you don't want to get the hands on the ball if you're Noblesville East is number 35. Not too many folks going to catch him, Perry.
No, they're not.
I couldn't catch him in my Silverado, got to be honest. 7, we got Adams Parks rushing back in the game to get in the huddle. A little difficult there when you're going right from defense to a PAT. Sometimes your personnel still a little confused. Going to run a little inverted bone here. Looks like Chris Terry shifting out. Luke Stevenson in the backfield, directly behind the quarterback. I believe that's 24 at quarterback. Is that Mason Zimmer?
Yes.
Yeah, he can spin it. He's a good thrower of the football. Tried to hit a slant. I think he's probably trying to hit Kyle Cook out there. I can't really get a number, but overthrew it. Kyle Cook or Owen Judd out there on the receiving end. Well, I was quick. 6-0 West, 7-11 left in the first quarter. Let's get back to these sponsors. Kid Zone, Party Rentals. Get on there. Anything you want for a party, look at their website. Just about anything from tables and chairs to bounce houses, anything you could possibly use. KidZonePartyRentals.com, 317-777-2404. Also, we're going to go with Sheets Realty with Misty Ray, your friend, your neighbor, your realtor, Century 21 Sheets Realtor. Go to www.mistyray.com. Give them a call, 317-431-9247. And thanks to our sponsors tonight for helping us be able to air this game. Here we are.
Chase Jones kicking off again here for West. Little pooch kick. Did it go 10? No.
It went negative 1 yard.
Yeah.
Ill-advised to jump on the ball there, to be quite honest with you at that point. Yeah. But he was able to get on it.
Mason Robinson on the coverage there for East.
Looks like that was an intentional onside kick. Coaches tonight for West Middle School is Kevin Yaney. For East, we've got Jason McDermott. Both these guys have coached at the middle school level at Noblesville for many, many years. East is back out in the traditional tee.
Berger under center there. Looks like a jump, yeah.
Several players off sides. Wes is just sending the house here against this T formation. And it's funny, we see this at the high school level. We see a lot of teams trying a lot of various things. And the teams that do what we just seen there, they really pay for it at the high school level. I know Mount Vernon always tries to just send 6-8 guys. And when executed properly, there's a quick seam, and then there's nobody second or third level if you can get through first. And you might be able to get away with it at the middle school level, but see that's really close to busting there for Josiah Bass, because you're just sending the house. If they can find a little quick seam there, it could be a problem.
Yeah, it could be.
They're just sending a lot of people.
They're sending everybody.
Yeah, that was very close to being broke. Good play there by couldn't see the number there. That one defender isn't there. That play is gone. I prefer to play him back, play fundamental block destruction, gap reads, but you're trying to win a football game. There's the trap. Big run there. Picks up 7 or 8 on the play. Trying to get a number on trap there. I think that's 22. Nope.
First down. I think you're right, 22.
Well, I don't see a 22 on the roster, so forgive me. There's Josiah Bass again with a pretty nice run off the left side. Looks like East Middle School runs this offense fairly well. Their only negative play was just a simple fumble in the backfield trying to run a stretch play. They might be able to keep it between the tackles and make something happen here.
Owen Judd on the tackle there for Wes.
It looks like West is in some sort of a 3-4. Here's just a straight belly. I think ISO play going to pick up about 4. Going to bring up a third one. Nice possession thus far by Noblesville East.
Number 22 on the carry for Noblesville East.
Yeah, they got 22, but he's not on the roster, folks. We'd love to tell you who that is.
Tackle number 49, Cameron Badgett. And it's third down, Noblesville East.
3rd and 1. Berger under center is just going to take a quick quarterback sneak and Looks like he's going to pick up the first down inside the 10.
Berger with the carry. Gain of 2. That's a Noblesville East.
Good push by that offensive line of Noblesville East.
This is a pretty good drive by East, really. Timeout called here by West.
Yeah, West wants to call timeout and talk this over. What they're doing defensively isn't working, so they're going to have to try something a little different.
Yeah.
Death by 1,000 cuts here. You're getting 3-4 yards a pop.
And that's what this offense is supposed to do. Get you 3 or 4 yards each time. So
it's interesting. We've watched all 4 middle school teams tonight, and 7th grade West here seems to be the only one sticking with our high school system. I know Jason McDermott, good dude, has stayed with it. He's been coaching here for quite a long time and has ran this offense from day one. So he knows it pretty well. He believes in it. He buys in. He's trying to build the program. So they're running it pretty effectively. But notice the other 3 schools have all kind of abandoned it. And at the youth level, we ran a version of it. We kind of went back to more of a wing tee. For us, it's easier because when you run double tight, full house, Perry, we got a lot of little fellas that need a place to play, and they can't play tight end. They can't play a lot of positions, so we like to have an X. So take one of those tight ends out, split a receiver out. It gives you another opportunity to get a kid on the field, and then we also run a wing back. We'll take one of those halfbacks, just bump him to wing. Again, it gives you a chance to get a couple other smaller kids, maybe quicker kids. It gives them a role, and we just felt like it fit better to try to accomplish what we wanted to do.
72.
Little false start.
The jar Turnley on the penalty there.
Yeah, that's what you don't want.
No.
First and goal from the 9, I already don't like. Now you're first and goal from the 14. But there's no reason to panic. West, from what we've seen, has been getting 5-6 yards a play. So, again, you still got 4 plays to try to get 15 yards. Just don't make any more mistakes and get clean, crisp handoffs and get the ball where you want it to get. They kind of went to a bear front with what we'd call double A gappers.
Good drive right there.
Yeah, it's a good run. I believe that's Kyle Howard.
Yes.
Kyle will run hard, and he's gonna be hard to bring down. They're kind of what we would call tunnel blocking that. We don't see our high school do that a lot. They like to down block that with the tight end, but they let the tight end kick out that block. And if you look at the alignments, Wes has went to what we would call double one text, 11 front. You got 2 guys over the center just pinching A gaps, and the next guy's all the way out to 7 tech. You should be able to run off tackle here all day long. All you want is just crisp handoffs and
good push by that offensive line of East there.
Was that just a sneak?
Yeah, that's all it was.
They found something here.
And a gain of 3, that is now 3rd and goal.
Yep.
See, this is where against double tight, like 99 out of 100 football coaches will tell you, you got to run what you call eyes. Coach Metzler High School will tell you need 2 eyes, meaning 2 guys on the inside shoulder of the guards, 2 other guys on the inside shoulder of the tight ends, and walk your linebackers down. You got to cover every gap. What happens then if they start pulling guards and things, you have, that's a really nice play inside. Kyle Howard is hit as soon as he got that football. It gets Brody Weimer, 47, shot a gap there. Was that Judd? Oh, that was Judd. That's number 30, Owen Judd, with a really nice swim move. That's what we're saying is just kind of almost an 8-gap defense and make a beat you outside or make him throw it over the top. And Owen did a wonderful job there of beating his block and getting right to the running back as soon as he got the handoff. See what McDermott does here on 4th and 2. He can run belly. He can run power. He'll probably run power back the other way with number 1, Bass, but we'll see. Nope, just going to run a quick fullback dive.
Good job there by number 22. Get to that open hole.
Hey, if anybody knows 22's name, just please come on up to the booth and tell us.
Yeah,
we sure don't have it on the roster. I'd love to give him something. I could take a stab at it, but I don't know. That's a pretty good response out of Noblesville East.
Yeah.
And Wes is staying in that front. They're just asking for him to run off tackle. I mean, they're out. This play right here should be there all day. We love that as an offensive coach out of the tee. If you see a 1-tech and a 7-tech, you got 3 gaps out there that are uncovered. You don't even have to block that well to make that happen. That offensive tackle is not even covered. He goes straight second level, and you still got 2 other lead blockers.
Good job
him.
by Bass.
Yeah, they've got to make an adjustment a little better than that if they're going to stop this. Good
Yeah.
job, good drive there by Noblesville East.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, East leads here 8-6 with 3:10 left to go in the first quarter, as they kept the ball on the ground all the way down.
Yeah, West hasn't ran a play other than the PAT.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Again, thanks. A big shout out to our sponsors, KidZone, KidZonePartyRentals.com, and Misty Ray over at Century 21 Sheets Real Estate. Check her out at MistyRay.com.
We really appreciate these sponsors stepping up here, because this was kind of a little whim on a Friday night that we talked about broadcasting this ball game, and these sponsors stepped up and helped us out.
We promoted the heck out of it, Perry. I think there'd have been 7 people here had we not done that. Now look what's happened.
Yeah.
It's all you, Perry. It's a Perry Williams effect.
Not at all.
All right, good kickoff there. Fielded by 55. Showing some good burst of speed. That's Tyler Foster on the return. Just across midfield.
Good job by Foster there. Got pretty good speed. Once he gets winding, man. Well, let's see what the first offensive play here for West.
Keaton Still, number 9 in the game. Is he playing quarterback? He might be. He's a good player. Yeah. Luke Stevenson in the backfield. Little trips to the left. It's going to be a toss left more than likely. Love middle school football. And watch this kid go. Good tackle there.
Yeah.
Hey, Josiah Bass, I don't know. I don't recall this kid from
He looks good
in-house,
now, Sean.
but he's an athlete. He's an athlete. Took a good angle there. Look, you can see he's up on the line of scrimmage, but he defeated a block, took a great angle. That's really a good job there by number 2, Tony Berger, as well. You won't see anything in stat sheet, but he did a wonderful job of setting that outside edge and forcing Luke to turn that back inside. Little tighter trips to the boundary. Chris Terry in motion, going to get the ball off the left side. Chris Terry with a short pickup. The stick guys are moving already, so they better give them a first down because they've already left. Yep, first down.
I think we got football players running chains over there.
Big old Braden Booz, number 75 there. Just going to keep going to the boundary. Going to look to throw the ball here. Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
Pass intended for Carter Backledge. Yeah. Backledge. That was just trying to hit something on the weak side there, quick out route, but it was well covered. I mean, a single receiver out there. There's nothing else stretching them out. Corner stayed home. Got split backs now in the backfield. Look for him to run a toss right or power right to Stevenson here. Nice cut by Luke.
Real good cut there.
Picks up about 5. Just attacking the weak side there with a little down play. It's a little kick out block by that weak side guard. Just left him with really no lead blockers out in front. Now they're going to come back with counter the other way with Chris Terry. Good tackle there by number 2, Tony Berger. And Berger's a player, playing both sides of the ball, quarterback, corner. Fourth down and 4 from the left hash. And look for him to pitch it to the right to number 35. There's too much green grass out there that he can't get the edge. That's just what you're going to see. A little unbalanced set here. Two linemen to the left of the center. Unbalanced to the wide side. There's a little toss. He's not going to beat him to the edge. One did beat him, but Luke was able to.
Oh, dear.
Luke might have should have stopped while he was
Yeah,
ahead.
he did.
He might have had the first down.
I think he did. Well, let's watch his replay here, but I think he had the first down. And
got to do a little better job on the block.
yeah,
he had the first down if he'd have just went down.
Yeah.
I think when you continue to fight like that, they're gonna take away that forward progress.
Yes.
Big stop by East. Big stop. Josiah Bass is making his mark out here. We'll see if West has an answer defensively to stop this tee. They didn't have any success first drive. 96, Carter Fuchs. That ain't Carter Fuchs. Got these numbers all jacked up, Perry. I don't know who these guys are. I know Carter Fuchs, and that ain't him. Big game. Kyle Howard on a simple power play, picked up about 8 yards.
Good job.
Very patient running. Pretty good blocking up front. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. After one, the score is Noblesville East 8, Noblesville West 6.
John, this has been a pretty good
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Well, we're back here, getting ready to start the second quarter here, and East is up 8-6 here after one. So, Sean, a little bit of a surprise here. I'd say that East is playing a pretty good football game this first quarter.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with them. You were just looking at the records, 1-7 versus 6-2. You're thinking this ain't going to be much of a ball game, but East has come out ready to play.
Absolutely.
Defensively, made some stops. Offensively, just taking chunk at a time, blocking pretty well at the point of attack. Hey, going back to that commercial for that Blades AV.
Yeah, 30-second commercial.
Big free agent signing by Blades Audio Video. I don't know if you heard, but Greg Habagger, former retired athletic director from HSC Schools, is starting with us on the 21st.
Wow, that's great news.
Big signing. It's looks like Otani-esque. Good throw.
Oh, nice throw.
And Berger's legit, man. He held on to that ball under extreme pressure and threw it right on the money. Number 11, Levi Flowers, on the catch here.
Nice catch by Flowers,
Look at that.
too. Yeah,
How did he throw that? That was looking like a turnover the whole way. He held that ball back out of the way of the defenders and just fired it right on the money. Tony Berger is the modern-day Brett Favre. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, here we go. Noblesville East, 1st and 10 from their 44. Berger's the magic man out here tonight. Double tight T. It's Bass off the left side. Better defended that time by West. Gained of about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. And bring up 2nd and 8. Clock's down to 7:15 a second quarter. Ticking. Good job there by trying to get a number. 12. That's Brady Hoskin slanted from that defensive end and penetrated his gap. But you teach him there's a defensive coach not to go flying upfield. And once you beat your man, you try to trade him spots and just plant your heels on the line of scrimmage, then make the play. If you over-penetrate sometimes, you get upfield and the play comes down inside of you. You're creating lanes. It's tough, though, when you defeat a block. It's tough not to just take off, you know. Okay. 22, Tyler Vales. Is that what he said? Vales? Perry just went on a recon mission to find us the name. That's just simple trap there. Good play. Picked up about 4 or 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. I think West Middle School's probably wondering what the heck's going on here right now. I see big number 13, Cal Cook, defensive end. 54, Gideon Brewer. Oh, Gideon's back out here. That's awesome to see. Gideon was a grinder back in the day. Heck of a ball player. Good Mississippi family. Picked up a couple there on the trap again. Going to bring up a 4th and about 1. Tyler Vels. Was that with a V, Perry? All right. Tyler Vels. Going to be a 3rd and about 2. I'm sorry, 4th and about 2. 5:36, clock's ticking. East has the ball, and they're up 8-6. And what I think would be considered an upset. Perry, did you look at FanDuel to see what the line on this game was before?
No, I forgot to check before we got here.
Okay.
I've been busy today.
I'd have probably had West.
Look at that little push there. Look at this.
Look at that. East with a little rugby scrum. Picks up about 3 on a quarterback sneak.
West really doesn't have an answer so far.
I'm watching this inside line play, and they just wedge block that.
Yeah.
Straight wedge and keep the legs moving and
push.
Berger is the magic man. First and 10 now from the 44. East would love nothing more than to just take the rest of this quarter and score right before halftime. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kyle Howard off the right side. Nothing doing to begin with. Kyle Cook on the tackle there. Going to pick up 2 or 3. Kind of a slow developing play.
But he kicked outside and picked up 2 or 3 more yards, though. So.
Second and 7. Yeah, East is taking every second they can off this play clock. Wonder how the chili cook-off's going down there. Probably getting close to being out of chili, Perry.
Yeah.
They told us we could go down and have some.
I'd pay for it tomorrow, though, or maybe even tonight. Nice job right there.
Little buck
by
sweep.
Kyle Howard.
Buck sweep counter to Kyle Howard's going to pick up 5 or 6. 3:51 and ticking. Going to be a 3rd and about 2. Yeah,
good hard running right there.
It's a little counter play.
3rd and 2 now for East.
I do believe they need to keep it in between the tackles. I don't think they're going to have a lot of luck getting the edge unless West just starts diving in, cheating too much, trying to take away the inside run.
Oh.
Yep. CJ Isles and Gideon Brewer both a little excited there.
First down.
5 free ones.
First down.
Coach McDermott's going to be very pleased with where this team's at right here.
Absolutely.
There's Bass off the left side, man, running
Good
really
job.
hard, keeping his feet moving. Picks up about 10. Tackle made there by Kyler May and Luke Stevenson.
Stevenson on the tackle for Noblesville West.
That'll be a 1st and 10 from the 20. 2:42 on the clock ticking. East still has all 3 of its timeouts remaining. Probably need to be in a little bit more. He's not even got the play in yet. The quarterback's still standing on the sidelines. Probably need to be in a little more of a hurry. I'm not a big fan of the quarterback running in plays. I think I've mentioned that before on air. That's a real pet peeve of mine.
Yes, it is.
You got other kids that can run plays in and keep your quarterback fresh and gives you a chance to put another kid in the game.
Back
throw
to
the
pass.
ball.
Oh, wow. Is he in?
He's in, and we're going to have either a holding or a roughing the passer on top of it, I believe.
Let's watch this play, Sean.
That's number 1, Josiah Bass, coming out of the backfield. Berger throws it up for him. Trusts his big man to.
Oh, the big man pulled it in. Man, what a play.
Triple coverage. And it's roughing the passer. So this ball is going to be down to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal with about 1:56 left. Now, McDermott does want to burn some time. He would love to score and not leave any time on the clock for Westfield or Noblesville West to bust a long run of some sort. I didn't see the play on the roughing. I did see the quarterback. Well, he wasn't on the ground or anything, so I don't know. Must have got shoved or something maybe to the helmet. Something the official didn't like. Berger back under center. Kyle Howard off the right side is going to take this to the end zone.
Howard, man, he just ran over him.
Yes, he did.
Howard's fired up. Kyle Howard on the touchdown for East.
Good block out there by 11.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Sean, I don't think this is what we were expecting.
Levi Flowers tied in on good block. And Kyle Howard just finished that run now.
I think East has got a little bit of momentum here. Still 1:45 left to go here in
14-6. There's Howard again off the right side. Gets in pretty easily. 16-6 with 1:45 second quarter. We got a shocker developing over here, Perry.
Stop the presses, right? Maybe a big story brewing here. As Noblesville East leads 16-6 over Noblesville West.
A reminder, this Saturday, tune in to Hamilton County TV to see the IEFA semifinals. 2 big games from Brownsburg High School, beginning with the number 1 seed Brownsburg Junior Bulldogs hosting Westfield Junior Rocks in the first game at 3 o'clock, followed by 5 o'clock by the Noblesville Grinders, the number 2 seed hosting Center Grove Junior Trojans, the 3 seeds. So we got the top 4 seeds in the league. Have everything stayed packed the first round, and this weekend will be something. And that Noblesville Center Grove game will decide who hosts the championship the following Saturday. Noblesville wins, the games are here at Old Beaver Stadium. If Center Grove wins, those games are down at Center Grove High School.
Hey, also too, Sean, Friday night, the Noblesville Millers will be over there at Brownsburg playing.
They will be.
On Friday night.
I'll tell you, I saw one of my favorite memories in Westfield my son's junior year. It had been 2016. There's kickoff. Roll out of bounds. That will be a penalty.
Yeah.
I remember back that year, Brownsburg was up by, I think, 20 points or so in the fourth quarter. And I'm not remembering all that. And they kind of pulled out their starters, and they had Hunter Johnson and Bryce Kurtz and some of those big D1 recruits, and Noblesville scored. Then they put those guys back in. Then Noblesville scored again, and then Noblesville ended up scoring again, and then went for 2. And I remember Grant Grimmel threw a pass, sophomore Grant Grimmel threw a pass to Nolan Ginther, the back of the end zone, and took the lead, and Noblesville won that game at Brownsburg.
I remember that. I remember that game.
An incredible out-of-nowhere game. That was something. That was exciting.
Speaking of IEFA football, the Grinders are over there practicing on the practice field right now.
Are they out there? Isn't it dark?
Isn't that them over there?
Probably playing out in the dark. Coach Ely, you should have your team over here supporting East-West football and all these former Grinders. I told you, he's probably coaching. Probably have 3-hour practices, 6-7 days a week. He's old school. Old school.
He is definitely old school.
He wants to win an IFA championship, and I got to be honest, I want him to too. Luke Stevenson just a straight. This is a problem.
Yeah, this is it.
That's good to see. That was a better play call, not trying to run the toss, just a little weak side. See what I mean? They ran weak side to the boundary, got number 1 out of the play, blocked it really well, and he's just one move away. You see this, they got all their speed up on the wide side and just run that quick counter.
Yeah, and there was no one going to catch him.
He is unbelievably fast.
You know, the one thing about it is, Sean, on this, that was a great run by Luke, but that changes the momentum real quick here.
Right, and West actually gets the ball to start the second half.
You're right.
Because he's had the ball to start this game and had that fumble that was a scoop and score. So, 4-point game right now. This doesn't seem like it means a lot to get these 2 points, but it might.
Boy, I think so. I think it does.
Is that Zimmer under center there?
24. Yes.
What in the world's going on? We got a
penalty on West. Motion.
I didn't even see him get under center. I don't remember where I parked, but I'm looking out there. It was like a high school game out there in that parking lot.
You have to hit your panic button.
I haven't had dinner either, Perry.
I know, me either.
I want to melt away here.
Yeah. I don't think you and I, either one will be melting away.
Coach Bennett made all of us go to Queso's today at lunch and made me eat some flautas that were amazing. All right, here we go. Luke single back in the backfield. Stevenson, 2x2 on the receivers. Zimmer's under center, dropping back to pass. Little miscommunication there on the route running.
Of course, Coach Bennett was in there in between games chowing down on that Jimmy John's in there. That big old foot-long Jimmy John's he had.
Oh, yeah, I think he had 2 of them. He was getting after
He's a growing boy. All right.
16-12, Perry, minute 36. West has got to be happy coming back and getting that touchdown again, knowing they're getting the ball. And
the second half, so.
Yeah, no kidding.
But that's what that offense is supposed to do, right, Sean, is keep the other team's offense off the field, especially when you have a kid like Luke Stevenson in your backfield for West.
Yeah, these teams are
totally opposite of how effective they are as far as their offenses.
Neither team showed they can stop the other one.
Yeah.
But you know that's the thing about running, you know, that T and getting 3 or 4 yards of pop. They have to have success every play. You know, one fumble, one mistake,
one penalty.
It's going to take you 10 to 11, 12 plays to score. Where West has that one play ability at any moment. You know, with that kind of speed. Coach Haney made a very smart move there of noticing he could get his speed on the weak side, and he did a good job of doing it.
Well, basically, both of their touchdowns has been pure speed. I mean, you know. Ooh.
That's 5. Braden Curry on the onside kick recovery. Good job by him. I don't think that was supposed to be an onside kick.
Well, we're almost at halftime here, 1:34 left. And I'm sure that East will continuously grind this out, right?
West has 2 timeouts here, so I don't expect they're going to I don't think East is going to do anything crazy. They're probably going to try to run this clock out.
Yeah.
But they got big playability, too. I mean, Howard and Josiah Bass have shown that they can compete with anybody.
Yeah.
What's 20? Oh, they're going to run a toss to 1. Maybe not. Ooh, they got some open guys out there.
Ooh, what? He stuck him. Guess who?
The missile.
Yeah, Luke Stevenson.
Berger had a little something. Receivers had a receiver open, but he just didn't have time to find him. He was getting chased the whole time. Kyle Cook with the initial pressure, and Luke Stevenson with the really, really nice form tackle. We would prefer Luke to use his left shoulder there, head behind, wrap and roll, but he made the play, right?
That's right. Big play right here. Timeout called here.
They put it down as East called the timeout. That the coach in me is a little concerned now because now West can call 2 timeouts and get the ball back.
Yep.
I wouldn't want West running one more play this half.
No.
Because what Yaney's going to do is he's going to see how they line up. He's going to find an advantage, try to capitalize on it with that one play ability and that speed. Trap. Tyler Bells.
Bells on the carry.
It's just a dive. There's no guards pulling,
No.
so if it's supposed to be a trap, it isn't.
No.
But it's just a straight dive play. Now again, now I'm sitting here going, why isn't West burning a timeout? I mean, they got 2 of them.
Yeah.
They could have burned a timeout with over a minute.
And you can't take it with you, right?
They could have took a timeout with over a minute. They could have took a timeout after this 3rd down play, and they would have got the ball back. I don't know. Now they're
Nice run there.
Now it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Let's take it that Coach Yaney did not believe in his defense, and I guess he was right.
I'll tell you what, this first half I've been impressed with Bass.
Bass is a player.
Yeah.
22 seconds. He takes their 2nd timeout, leaves them with 1 on the board. I mean, I don't think you throw the ball here or anything. You don't want to give them a chance for a pick 6 or something to really turn momentum, but this just not an offense that has a whole lot of 35-yard plays in its bag. I think they can get through the first line, but busting a long run with West's speed is going to be hard to do.
Yes. But Coach McDermott's done a great job this first half of play calling, though, for East.
Got to be thrilled. I'll tell you this Tony Berger's done a wonderful job running this offense, playing great defense. We've seen Josiah Bass be a real weapon, Kyle Howard being a weapon. Tyler Bells looks really good. Levi Flowers out there, number 11 of tight ends, blocked really, really well. They put some things together. They got big 56 Brody Sizemore, too. I didn't realize he was over there. Is he out there? There was some kind of whistle. I'm terribly confused. There was a whistle before the play.
Did that surprise you a little bit? They threw the ball there, Sean?
Well, I don't know what anything surprises me. They're up. They want to make sure they go in the locker room up. Maybe I'm playing too defensive-minded here. Just when them balls gets tipped up, one of those quick kids gets his hands on it, we could be talking a whole different story here in a few seconds. Now West still has 2 timeouts. After this play, they could use them.
Bass.
It's Kyle Howard.
Yeah, that's right.
Now West could take a timeout here.
He does.
Somebody does. East took it. McDermott's definitely confident in his team. If I'm West, I want 0.1 seconds on the clock and get the ball back. They don't care.
By the way, in boys tennis, Noblesville defeats Delta tonight and wins the regional title in tennis, which is a back-to-back for them, a regional championship. So congratulations to the Noblesville boys tennis team.
Big deal, big win. Noblesville wins a lot of things.
That's right.
You ever play tennis, Perry?
Yes. I'm not really quick. My quickness on the tennis court is not quite there.
I used to play a lot when I was a kid. Out in Oklahoma, I had a couple guys we'd go to play, and tennis was a pretty big deal back then. Connors and McEnroe, Pete Sampras, loved it. Here's problem. See, now West could take a timeout here and get the ball and run another
Kyle
play.
Cook on.
I am completely baffled as to why West would not
use those timeouts.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got one playability here. You got 2 timeouts in your pocket. They're going away.
Well, that's the end of the half there, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back for second half action.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
If you've ever watched a loved one being treated for cancer, you know the feeling. There's nothing you wouldn't do to make them well. At Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we get it. That's why we bring a multidisciplinary approach to care teams. We've got a lot of people who know how to treat your specific type of cancer. There's no reason they shouldn't all be working together, and one really good reason why they should. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighting, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Beaver Stadium for the second half of this 8th grade game between Noblesville East and Noblesville West. Sean Blades with Perry Williams, ready to bring his second half. Perry, right now, I don't think this is a score we had anticipated.
No, or the game we thought we would see. I mean, the one concern I have for East is the lack of players on the sidelines. That some of these kids are going to get tired this second half.
8-minute quarters are kids. They should be able to play full speed another 16 minutes.
I guess we'll see, right?
You're right. I only see like 3 or 4 kids dressed over there.
Yeah.
Wow. Where West has at least 25 kids over here. Little pooch on side kick action. Nice roll.
Yeah.
14. Carter Bocklage having to field that ball. That thing was bouncing around like a jack.
Yeah, it was.
Did a good job.
And that's what you're supposed to do, you know. I mean, he didn't get it handled that well that first time, so you just fall on it.
Now I'm predicting that Coach Yaney's going to see this ball on the left hash. He knows that East has been overloading their speed to the strength call, which is probably the wide side of the field. He may look to get the ball out here to the weak side. Although he's overloading the wide side, he might be trying to toss it out there. They got to block number 1. He's been the problem.
There he goes.
Luke got the edge that time.
Oh, wow.
He is
unbelievable.
Look at one not giving up on the play, but tackled him by his face mask.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, Josiah Bass did not give up on that play. He ran 100 yards to make that play. Stevenson is so fast.
Because watch Bass. He had it. He grabbed a hold of his jersey there. Then he comes across the field. You going to get him this time. Yeah, he did.
Well, that was a brutal face mask, too.
Yeah, it was.
It's funny, 'cause I'm not kidding you. Luke Stevenson, in 2 years of coaching him, he might have said 3 words to me, and it's always when I ask him a question. I think he just said some words after that play. He's so competitive. Look for Chris Terry to maybe get a carry here. And here's Chris off the left side. Pretty good play by the defensive end. Nice play by Chris Terry. Made a man miss. Takes it in up the sidelines. Chris is super quick. A lot of speed in that backfield.
Well, West goes in the lead here.
It's really a great play by Levi Flowers, number 11, from his end
18 to 16.
Levi shed his block. He was there to make the play and just couldn't get his hands on Chris. Good run by Chris Terry. Good blocking up front by West. Yeah, there's the momentum shift we were looking for. That's what I was looking for at the end of the half. If West takes a time out there and gets a chance to run a play or two.
Yeah.
Luke Stevenson on for kick the PAT. You know what? I think his dad told me they had him kicking. Holy cow, he made it. Unbelievable.
You can do it all, Sean.
19 to 16. West takes the lead. Reminder of our sponsors tonight. We kind of threw this game together on a whim on Friday night, kind of an on-air auction situation. Got 2 sponsors to allow us to broadcast this game. KidZonePartyRentals.com. That's KidZonePartyRentals.com for your corporate events, youth functions, school carnivals, birthday parties, whatever you need. Give them a call at 317-777-2404. Also, our sponsor is Century 21 Sheets Realty. Century 21 Sheets Realtor. 15 years of experience in Noblesville with your friend, your neighbor, your realtor. Reach out to Misty Ray at www.mistyray.com or give her a ring, 317-431-9247. Tell her Perry sent you. All right, well, new ball game, 19 to 16. West takes the lead. Now, West hasn't proven they can stop East offense other than the clock or a turnover by East, so still got a long way to go in this one. Chase Jones on the kick. It's Kyle Howard bobbles that one, then finds a crease.
Oh, man, Howard's got some space.
Howard found some space, brought down on the play by Owen Judd.
Nice tackle by Judd to catch up with Howard. But good run by Kyle Howard there.
It's funny, those little bobbles like that almost throw the defense
off.
Oh,
it does. It does.
Everybody kind of came to a stop and lost their contain. Owen Judd did a nice job chasing that down. Got a little help at the end there from Brody Weimer. 2 pretty good football players there, old Judd and Weimer.
Yeah. 2 tough kids.
Very much so. I think Judd, as a 6th grader, wore like a size 14 shoe or something crazy. Boy, he had some skis down there. Dad's a big Kentucky fan. UK. UK's got having a good football season this year.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, here we go. A little different look. This is not the T formation. Still looking just to run a quick little dive. Not much doing there.
It didn't look very pretty either.
Well, pick up maybe one. Yeah, they split the two halfbacks out, ran Kyle Howard. It's kind of a miscommunication there between Berger and Howard. It looked like Howard was going one way and Berger's trying to hand the ball off the other way. And those little quick hit and dives are critical on the timing. You really want to, on something like that, you want to get snap, handoff, ball across the line of scrimmage in 1 second, 1.0 seconds or less. And because it just makes it easier for your O-line to open up a seam. And that play was so discombobulated that by the time he got to the line of scrimmage, a lot of blocks were defeated. Back to traditional T now. Berger under center. Josiah Bass off the left side picks up a couple. Much better defended by West. Trying to see if they do anything different on alignments. They are. They brought their ends inside the tight ends where they need to be. Again, we'd call that, Coach Metz would call that eyes. Got two guys on the inside of the guards and two guys on the inside of the tight ends. When before they were lining up that D end on the outside shoulder of the tight end, they still had a linebacker and a corner. So you had essentially three guys in one gap outside the tight end, which means you're outnumbered somewhere inside. Little things you learn over the years. Still got to execute. Still got two guys. They should probably stack an inside linebacker inside, but they're looking to contain that edge. They're a little worried about that, I guess. Freeze play does not work. Audible in. It's Kyle Howard with the power to the right side. We're going to pick up a couple. Again, much better adjustment there by West to bring in that end into the C gap. And
yeah, they made some adjustments at half, and that's what football is all about, Sean, is making adjustments.
I remember when I was a 7th grade coach at West one year, we got beat by Clay Middle pretty handily. Couldn't stop them. They kept running power right, and we were a pretty good football team, and I couldn't figure out why the heck we couldn't stop power. And I watched film later on and realized they were an unbalanced line the entire game, and I didn't even notice. Explains why they ran in that gap. I didn't have enough guys over there. Now I get paranoid. I think they're unbalanced when they're not a lot of times. I like what I just saw there. Number 25, Tate Bashong, is rallying the troops, getting his team fired up here. I think they're going to call a bit of a holding or something here.
Yeah, there's a penalty in the middle of that pile.
He was short of the first down, so it's going to be a turnover on downs. It was 4th and 5 and gained about 3. Holding on the east is going to be declined, so West will take over the ball on their 25-yard line. Big stop by West. Well, definitely the momentum shifted in the second half, Perry.
Oh, it definitely has. And a good adjustment by West at the half. I mean, they look much better against that offense than they did the second half. I mean, the first half. Running some players in and out here is West.
Yeah, we got Keaton Still coming back in at quarterback.
Yeah, Still's coming back out.
He can throw the ball pretty well.
Yeah, he can.
He's a good runner, very smart kid. They still got some Gideon Brewer coming out. Little personnel issues.
Yeah.
Again, I went back to that earlier, and when you're short coaches, you don't have a whole bunch of coaches to coach position groups. It's really hard to.
Yeah, to get those substitutions in there and make sure you have enough numbers.
They're really going heavy right, toss right. That's I think that's Brody Weimer on the carry.
Yes, 47.
And Brody Weimer on the carry. Picks up 6 yards.
5 to 6 yards is now 2nd and 4.
Yeah, you like on those tosses, if you can execute that the way you want to, you want that halfback to take that step and just immediately sprint and get that toss out in front of him at full speed. You can see there Brody had to kind of hesitate and wait for that ball, which just gives the defense a whole lot more time to get those pursuit angles, and it's hard to get big gains on that. Luke Stevenson back in at tailback here. Same formation. They might just run a little dive weak side here. Little counter coming back the other way. Good run there by 30. That's Owen Judd coming back across on the counter.
Nice play on that counter, though, Sean.
Yeah, that's a play you see. I see the Grinders run a lot.
See, Ely finally let his team stop practicing.
Yeah, I think they're just taking a break. It's 8 o'clock. They'll come back about 9 and go 2 more hours. Split backs in the backfield with Chris Terry and Luke Stevenson. There's Luke just on the quick power. Somebody's got to account for Josiah Bass. He's making plays. Getting about 4 or 5 on the play. See that play? There's just no lead blocker. There's nothing there to block that linebacker. It's just it's a quick hitter, like a dive, without a lead blocker to get second level.
And when you have to play against a player like Bass,
you better get a body on him.
Yeah.
Now their tendency here has been able to come back with that counter to Terry. So look for him to fake it to Stevenson and come back to Terry this way. Wish I was this smart when I coached middle school ball. There's a horse collar.
Yeah,
Flowers going to get called on that horse collar. Get a hold of Terry. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's very quick. Yeah, that's you can see why that has to be called. That's a very dangerous play. Terry's luckily made out of rubber, and he was able to take that and absorb that. His legs folded up under him, no problem. But somebody does that to me, I'm out for this. I'm out for my career. No, you can't beat up Flowers. He's just trying to make a play out there.
Yeah. What they do here, Sean?
I'm looking. I think they're going to probably give it to Stevenson. We'll roll out. They're going to throw it to him. Well, you got to dump it off. Yeah, he was a little late on that. He could have got it to him a little earlier. Yeah, he rolled out and had plenty of opportunity to get that ball to him. Just held on to it a little too long. Who's at quarterback? Is that
Cal Cook?
Cal Cook's at quarterback?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Or he threw that pass.
Okay, so they got 3 quarterbacks. Cal Cook was always a receiver for us. That kid can catch a ball too, but he can throw it. One of our favorite plays when he was a 6th grader is fake punt, where he'd come in and he was our punter, but man, he could throw the ball 40 yards. Cook's just going to give this one off to Luke Stevenson, who's beats Bass to the edge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Them feet can move, Perry. It reminds me of you when it's time to pay the bill heading to the door, you know. Jim knows. Yeah, he can move them feet. That's big. That makes it a 2-score game. If they're up 9 right now, this PAT is kind of irrelevant.
You know, the one thing about it is on that play, it shows you how fast Luke is, because he was being chased by Bass, and he didn't close anything on Bass didn't close anything on him.
Bass is going to give him the best matchup he can see in this game, but he's special.
See, you should have let Luke kick extra points, man.
You know,
instead of running all the time.
He missed. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, it was blocked, though, man.
We've had teams that could kick PATs, but you got to get a snapper, a holder, the whole bit.
Yeah, it's for a 5th and 6th grader, it's tough to get all those things done, right?
We had Bryce Englert, who's now a senior running back for the Millers, and God bless Bryce, he's out for the year with an injury. Wonderful kid, just breaks my heart he can't play this year. But when he was a 6th grader, he could kick field goals, and he went at Avon one time. He went 6 for 6 or 7 for 7, something like that in the game.
Really?
Made every one of them. After that, it's just I don't know if we ever tried him again. You got to have a lot of things go well on that with a snap and the hold. And, you got to know how to coach it, which you know I knew enough to be. I'd usually find somebody from the high school that knew what they were doing to teach it, but Well,
this is going to be tough now for East to come back now with the offense they've run.
Yeah,
we're going to have to put it in the air. And
Wes would probably love to get one more touchdown because then they can maybe get a little bit into their bench.
Yeah.
As a coach. They used to play at the end of the season here. They would play 1 versus 2 in the county. So I assume that's the way they're still playing it, which Riverside and Fishers finished 1-2 in the county. So it looks like they'll probably play each other in the county championship. Noblesville West will probably, there's Luke Stevenson again, held him up, thank goodness. Looks like, if I'm reading this right, Westfield will probably play Noblesville West in the second game. 7th grade, if they go with these current standings, you should see Noblesville West probably against Riverside. I don't think they'll play East again. In the county championship, East would go against Westfield if these standings. I don't know how it shook out in these last. Well, Riverside ended up 6-3. So did Noblesville East.
So Gordon probably would go back to see how that game between Riverside and East went.
I'm looking down to see. Riverside and East played. When did Riverside play East? Riverside and Fishers. Riverside and HJH. Did Riverside play East? That's what I want to know.
Howard on the carry, but tackled by a host of Noblesville West guys.
Okay, Riverside beat East 26-6. So
it'd be Riverside.
It'd probably be Noblesville West and Riverside, if I'm reading all this right. Now, Noblesville West did play Riverside earlier in the season, and see how that game went. Man, I'm not seeing a lot of this. Where's Noblesville West and Riverside? I don't see that Noblesville West has played Riverside, so that's interesting.
Yeah, definitely West has made an adjustment.
Actually,
on this defense here. Player down here for looks like it might be a cramp. These kids are playing a lot of minutes on the east side.
Noblesville West beat Riverside 30-7. So they'll should get a rematch of that game, I think. Sorry about that. Got an injury?
Yeah. I think it's a cramp.
Yeah, they're stretching him. Goodness. What number we got there?
I'm not real sure, so I haven't really made a comment yet. 56.
It's Brody Sizemore. Big Brody. Big redhead. His dad was a stud at Noblesville, I heard, back in the day. His dad's probably going to tell him right now, go rub some dirt on it, get back in the game, son.
Suck it up, man, and let's go.
Let's get after it. What are you doing? Shout out again, KidZonePartyRentals.com, KidZonePartyRentals.com, and Century 21 Sheets Realtor, Misty Ray, MistyRay.com, MistyRay.com. Our two wonderful sponsors this evening.
And we do definitely appreciate them stepping up and help us do this game here tonight.
Yeah. Paid us each $500 to be here, and Perry, you're worth every penny of it.
Yeah. I want to appreciate Jim Wolford and Lucas for helping us here tonight. They do all the work. We just talk.
Jim's all over it. Lucas seems thrilled to be here.
Yeah, he's just glad to do it.
Little counter action to Bass. Stacked up pretty good in the backfield. It's going to bring up a 4th down. That's probably going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 15 seconds and ticking. Looks like they were missing a player there. They were missing a halfback. West has definitely made some good halftime adjustments. And here we tick. Well, we'll see you after this short break for the 4th quarter.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Welcome back to Beaver Stadium here in beautiful Noblesville. Wonderful weather, beautiful night for football. Had a pretty good run of weather here in the last week or so, and looks like it's going to stay this way. We're here at the beginning of the 4th quarter for your East-West shootouts today. We had the first game, 7th grade West, with a big win over Noblesville East. Now we've got a pretty good battle going here, Noblesville East and Noblesville West, 8th grade. Was 16-14 at halftime East, and the second half West came out with pretty good adjustments and explosive plays on offense and a little bit better defense and shutting East down. And right now it's 25-6. West. East does have the ball deep in their own territory with a 4th and 13 from their own 19-yard line. Probably looking to punt if they got that in the playbook. Again, as we mentioned, I remember my middle son was at Noblesville Middle School. The last year was just one middle school, and they split after that. And it's been different, I would say, just looking at knowing the school enrollment numbers. West has always been a bigger school than East, have more students, always seem to have more football players, and tonight's no different. The sidelines are definitely slanted, a lot more players at West. And we've noticed just from that, from coaching the Grinders football team, that the 2/3 or more of the Grinder players typically live on the west side of Noblesville. But you know, both these teams, both East and West, have been pretty good this year. 8th grade was phenomenal, and you know, even though this Noblesville East 7th grade team or 8th grade team was, I think, 1-6, they're a pretty good football team. They got some weapons, and here comes the fake punt. It's there, intercepted. 25 with a great play. Tate Bashong reaches up and snatches that sucker out of the air. Now Tate would like to drop that because they'd gained 10 more yards, but good effort there. Flowers looking to run the fake punt. Tate Bashong was not fooled at all. Went up and made the catch. Tate, one of my favorite players, is a brother Scout. He's a heck of a player for the Grinders back in the day. Loved the kid, great leader. Well, here we go, 3rd and our first down for West, starting at their own 32. Excellent field position. Looks like Mason Zimmer's back in the game. Quarterback, 2x2 receivers, fumbled snap. Not sure who recovered that. Perry Williams had to step outside. He's signing some autographs. Some fans come up, some of his groupies, and so he's out signing some autographs, taking some selfies now. He'll be back with us soon. Mason Zimmer did recover that fumble snap. So West will be looking at 2nd and 12 or 13. How'd it go, Perry? Welcome back.
Thank you. I took a little break in the action here. Of course, I told those guys out there you didn't even know I was gone. You just kept talking. So
I told everybody you're out signing autographs with some of your groupies.
Yeah.
I'll carry you, Perry. 2nd and 12. Luke Stevenson solo in the backfield. Here comes a jet motion. Motion back the other way. A little option with Zimmer.
Yeah.
Well defended by Flowers. And a little chippiness downfield.
Sean, it was
Chris Terry in motion there.
it was great that in that first game tonight we had the opportunity to interview some of the senior Noblesville Millers, great group of kids, in Indy Wilhelm and Michael Bennett and Aiden Brewer and who else do we have?
You had Bennett, Wilhelm, Brewer, and Max Miller.
Max Miller. I can't forget Max Miller.
It's the most important one.
Yeah, the quarterback.
Pretty boy.
Yeah.
Max is awesome. I'll tell you, that's a good group of young men.
Oh, man. I think that if you were a parent, you'd want your kids to grow up like one of those four.
I would. I would be happy with my daughter dating any of those four boys.
Yeah.
Chris Terry in motion. Zimmer looking to throw the ball. I don't know, a little messed up. I think he's looking for Terry to kind of run a little more of a run that route a little more upfield. There seemed to be a little miscommunication.
Yeah.
Good job there by 22. That's Vels just reading it and jumping in where the ball was. Great play by Tyler Vels. Has been a good player tonight. I mean, Josiah Bass, Tony Berger, these guys have impressed me. Kyle Howard played well. And Tyler Bells was number 9. It says Bells with a B. You know, I wonder if that's I know Tyler Bells. He's got a nickname. Yeah, he's a baseball player. His older brother graduated at Wyatt in 2019. It's Bells. Yeah, I know who that is. He has a nickname. I don't know what it is. He's a good football player.
Sean, you had some family members here tonight that came up in the press box and watching the ball game.
Both my boys. Wyatt Blades was up here earlier watching the first game. He had to bolt out of here. And then
I think Clay's still in there.
Clay's still over there probably thinking, man, Dad will probably take me to dinner if I play my cards right. Berger back out.
I know. I said something to him between games that he ought to get you to take him get done something to eat. He said, yeah, I probably have to. All I got is Chex Mix, so.
Noah Harris on the carry. Really good tackle in the box there. 6 minutes left, 9-point game. You know, East still would love to bust something here and give them a chance. Big plays just haven't been their thing. 10, 12 yards is about the most they can hope for.
Yeah.
Again,
especially with all the speed that West has. This is a good football team, this West, and East has really played well tonight.
Yeah, the quarterback go over to the sidelines again. They're down 9 points. There's Bass on the carry. Nice pickup off the left side, about 5 yards. Going to bring up a third and about 4 or 5. I was just texted by somebody that said Taco Bells. That's, is that a joke? Get it? Taco Bells? They might actually call him Taco. He had a nickname. Maybe that's it. That might have been Steve Bells that texted me his dad. I need to verify. Double, triple verify, as they say. 3rd and 4. Adam Bells was his older brother. Adam was a pretty good baseball player. Good football player, too. Played for Noblesville East back when they were dominant. That might be Noah Harris on the carry there. I couldn't really see. Oh, that was Bells.
Tyler Bells on the carry right to middle, and no gain on the play, and it brings up 4th and 4.
4th and 4. I think East has to go for this.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any Kyle Howard here. He's doing pretty well off the right side. That is his nickname. He's going with Taco Bells. We're going with it. Hopefully I'm not getting set up here. Awful.
Sean, it's really been an enjoyable night here, and the opportunity for us to get and see some of these players that we haven't got to see for a while. So, in this 7th and 8th grade football games.
Yeah, I've loved
the future. The future really looks bright for the Millers. There's a lot of great football players out here in both grades.
A lot of firewood looks good until you put it in the fire. Looks like we got a penalty there. Probably
pass interference.
PI. Yeah, it was a good call. Flowers was quadruple covered, but he did get hit before the ball got there. I like this Tony Burker kid. He can play a little bit.
Yeah, he can.
Looks comfortable out there. Smart there, knowing the situations. 4th and 4. You're not going to hold that ball. Throw it up to your guy. Bass
And when you got Bass, you know he's got that size, and
he jumped up and caught one in triple coverage over there earlier in the game, and
it's going to be an automatic first down too. So that play was worth it.
3:37 on the clock. I think Coach McDermott would love to matriculate this ball down the field a little bit.
I think Mr. Weimer got a little anxious there on that play, so pass interference.
I think I was on Luke Stevenson.
Oh, was it?
I think I'm going to blame it on him anyways. I don't want Mike Weimer getting all mad at me again.
Oh, dear.
Here we go.
Ooh.
I'm not.
I'll tell you what, that kid hangs in there, isn't he? I mean, he isn't afraid to get hit. I mean,
he's in there, but I'm not. I don't know what he saw there. I was looking at the receivers. They were pretty well covered.
He was looking for his life, right?
I think there was supposed to be someone running up that seam on the left side, and he wasn't there. But, yeah, Mason Zimmer can throw the ball. He throws a beautiful ball. It's hard to throw the ball at this level.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
We were making fun of Wyatt earlier. His first game was that East-West game in 7th grade when we moved up here, and he did have 4 interceptions that game, and it sounds like a big deal, but honestly, every ball was kind of thrown while the quarterback's under pressure, and it ain't like he made a play on anybody. The ball just landed in his lap.
Yeah.
I didn't know he could catch. We did find out yesterday he's not very good at axe throwing. We did the axe throwing deal with our company.
Yeah.
And Wyatt is not an axe thrower.
Oh, dear.
Keaton Stiller, this is number 2. Holy cow.
Well, holy cow.
He come down with that ball.
My goodness.
Yeah, Berger just threw it up and trusted Flowers. Levi Flowers, another one that's really, really shown that he can play some football. I believe they got Hayden Burns. I don't know how he caught that ball.
I don't either.
That coverage out there with 87, Kyle Schonkweiler was all over him. He was up in his business, and Flowers came down with it. Yeah, they got Hayden Burns over here, 84. I thought he was 84. Or is he? He's not even on the – Burns isn't even on the roster. Oh, he's a 7th grader. Never mind. I'm in the wrong game.
Batted that down there. Good pass by Berger. I'll tell you what, Berger's not afraid of that pressure in there. I can tell you that.
He's a tough little player. Second down. Berger just on the sneak. Timeout by East. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 or 8. 2:55 left to play, down by 9. They got to make something happen here pretty quick. Another quick shout out to our sponsors. Century 21, Sheets, realtor, Misty Ray. Hit her up at www.mistyray.com. Also, Kid Zone Party Rentals. See them at www.kidzonepartyrentals.com for all your party needs. I'd like to also mention Saturday, 3 o'clock, IEFA Final Four, man. This that time of year. Scott McCoy and I will be down there with Jim and Alan. Alan running the camera? No. Bill's running the camera. Yeah, we got at 3 o'clock, we'll have Brownsburg and Westfield. Following after that, we'll have Center Grove and Noblesville. See who's going to play in the IEFA championship this year. Did you know that in the last 20-something years, the Indiana High School state champion, all but 1 year, has had a team that played in the IEFA? People think it doesn't matter to get that kind of competition, and the only team that was that won a championship that was not in the IFA was Penn.
Really?
That's just because they're up there. Yeah, think back about it. It's Center Grove, it's Carmel, it's Brody Weimer almost had his eyes on that one. Berger had to just get rid of it.
Yeah.
But you got Carmel, you got Center Grove, you got Ben Davis, you get Warren Central back then was in the IFA.
Yeah.
I don't believe they even have a team anymore. If they do, it's not a Warren team. Fishers won it back when they had a team in the IFA. It's been something, but youth football, youth sports in general have changed a lot, Perry.
Absolutely.
It may be too strong of a word, but I think it's a little bit under attack. Everybody's wanting to get an advantage, or everything seems to be geared toward, college or pro sports, and a lot of parents, including myself, kind of fell for it and doing things, spending money on things, joining teams, thinking that it's the secret sauce to some success. And one thing I like about the IFA is we're still a community-based team. You don't play for Westfield unless you live in Westfield or go to Westfield schools or Center Grove or Brownsburg or Carmel or Noblesville. We still got a pretty strong league. Oh, boy, Berger just –
oh, wow.
They sent a lot of people. Kyle Cook sent it inside there and
wow.
Was unblocked from that defensive end position. Berger had no chance there, nowhere to go. Yeah, he had zero chance.
And the one thing about it, Wes knows that Berger has to throw the ball. I mean, with the time at 25-16.
You know what I like about Tony Berger? He got right up and ran off the field.
That's right.
Tough kid. He showed me something tonight. Keep an eye on that name. There's some names over here in the East that have been really impressive. Boys don't need to hang their heads. This is a good West football team, and East has played really, really well tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we had any idea it was going to be like this.
I'm proud of them. Happy for them. You just want to compete. Nobody likes to come out and get blown out. Sometimes the other team just got a lot more talent than you, and it's going to be a long night. But, man, this team battled. I'll give it to Coach McDermott. He had them ready to battle.
He sure did.
It should be a situation, 9 points, where Wes is looking to get some other guys in the game. That's 42. That's Josiah Blakes-Jones. I need my glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josiah Blake-Jones on the carry. No gain on the play. Look who made the tackle. Berger.
Yep.
He's saying Berger. I wonder if it's Berger. I apologize to the Berger family if it is Berger. The only fist fight I ever won was against a kid named Clarence Berger back in 88, 89, something like that.
Yeah.
I thought I was invincible after that. Then I lost my next one and never fought again. Jimmy Dalrymple got me about a month later, beat the tar out of me. That was back in the days you could have a good old fist fight with your friends.
Yeah, he didn't bring a gun the next day.
No. We were buddies. I deserved it. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Once again, I want to thank everybody tuned in to tonight, both the 7th and 8th grade, and watched these games. Sean, you and I really enjoyed doing this broadcast, and our sponsors, we appreciate them coming aboard at the last minute.
Yeah, they threw it together. I tried to get a number on that last carry. I apologize. I didn't get a number. It might have been Adams Parks, but I don't know that for sure. Cal Cook under center now. Is he going to throw the ball in this situation with
Cook going down the sidelines? He's got it wide open there. He's going to score a touchdown. Kyle Cook. 31-16. West scores.
It's a nice run by Cal Cook, but I'm just going to say it. This is East versus West. This is Noblesville. This is building culture. This game's over. Take a knee.
Yeah.
Take a knee. That's just not a good move. Not a good move. I don't care if you're playing your arch rival, but you definitely don't do that against your in-house team.
That's going to be your teammate.
Now, I might have done that when I was younger and not knowing better, but I know better, and that's not what you want to do. Take a knee. Be happy with a 9-point game. Build your program.
Wow. Luke put that one. Luke wasn't going to make sure he got that one through.
Well, he looked like an NFL kicker.
Yeah.
But I won't take it away. Kyle Cook's in the game to run a play, tries to run it, and plays the play out and scrambles for 60 yards and does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Not on him. Great play by Kyle Cook.
Yeah, got to give him credit there. Kyle Cook did a great job.
Fun kid, man. He one of the kids that made one of the biggest turnarounds in the season from when he played for us. That just his focus, his discipline got so much better, and his athletic ability is undeniable. And just I love the kid. Those are the things that make for interesting handshakes at the end of games. That's also a situation where you kind of like your high school coach to get involved and say, hey, guys, let's do what's best for the program here. Showing up another coach or showing up another team isn't the way to go. Some guys just don't know. Like, they don't think that deep about it. They don't understand. But you got to know with 40 seconds left, third down, up by 3 scores or whatever it was, 2 scores, take a knee.
39.6 ticks on the clock here.
Berger just takes a knee. Hey, look, Berger knows how to take a knee.
Yeah.
32-16. I look for East to come out here, take a quick knee.
Yeah. Let this clock run out.
I'm going to keep an eye on the handshake line and see if Coach McDermott maybe uses his taser on the other coach.
He's a class. Coach McDermott's a class act.
He is. Man, he's all business. Good dude. Good guy.
Dude. We're blessed to have that coaches like that.
I wouldn't object to a little use of the taser. Make for good TV. Probably end up on Fox News or something tonight. They're going to let it run.
Nope, it got
one knee. I remember my first game coaching at West. We were playing East, and Coach Christie was the coach over there. And I had myself so worked up that it just was so important that I had to win and win big. And, you know, I guess I thought it was all about me. And we had a better team. We were really good, really loaded, and they fought well and everything else. Looking back, there's things you can do for the program that it's not about me, you know. And I wish I'd have known that at a younger age. Hey, there goes Bass. He almost busted that one. West is scrambled to try to get some players on the field, which is good. West, our East just doesn't have anybody on the sidelines, 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
The walking wounded over there. I like this Bass kid.
Yeah, he's really good.
That probably is going to do it. Well, we appreciate y'all joining us. Again, don't forget to join the IFA on Saturday. Perry, it's been fun. This is good idea. I'm glad we were able to do this.
Yep. Thank you.
Go Millers. Thanks, Jim.